My sister was not supposed to be dead.
With tears in his eyes, Paul Adolphus Jr. desperately wishes to be reunited with his sister Chelsea Adolphus, who passed away hours after being found unresponsive on the roof of a Waukegan hospital last Thursday.
If my sister didn't go to that hospital, I would have still had my sister right now.
Paul stands surrounded by family and their pastor, all of them grieving and holding pictures of the 28-year-old as they listen to their legal team announce a wrongful death lawsuit against Vista Medical Center East on Wednesday at their Loop office.
On the basis of premise liability, negligence, and medical malpractice.
That's clearly within the right of families to do that.
During a separate press conference today, the CEO of Vista Hospital addressed the investigation into Chelsea's death and offered his condolences. He says patients have the right to leave at any time, but once it was noted that Chelsea was missing, the hospital followed all necessary protocols.
We're confident that the way the staff handled this situation was 100% appropriate. The police were notified, the code went out over the loudspeaker.
They did not give her the standard of care that was needed. They failed her in many ways.
The attorney shared a photo of Chelsea lying face down in her hospital gown on the second floor rooftop. He explained it was taken by a woman visiting family who was the first person to spot her when she looked out the window. Paul says what frustrates him the most is that hospital staff gave him conflicting and false narratives when he inquired about what had happened to his sister. He added the photo played a role in uncovering some facts, though it's still unclear how she ended up on the roof. But the Lake County coroner reported that preliminary autopsy results indicated that Chelsea died from hypothermia after being locked out of the hospital. While the hospital maintains that they provided the highest level of care, Chelsea's family disagrees and is determined to ensure that those responsible are held accountable for her devastating loss.
If a patient can get from their room to the roof and have a door locked behind them or have easy access to a roof where they are locked out, that is a problem, especially at a hospital. So there's probably going to be some question, and there is no answers at this point as how did she get there? I would actually accept a case like this, at least to find out what exactly happened. And once you can figure that out, then you can figure out whether there's liability and a duty by the hospital to provide some protections that they failed to do, and therefore they are responsible. But that's a big leap between having this basic information and finding liability, but it will take a little while. So even if a door is posted with "do not enter" and to stay out and no trespassing or whatever, if people are still using it despite the signs, and the hospital knows, or it's easy to kind of connect the dots that you could, hey, go through this door and go out on the roof, that's still just that the signs won't help protect the hospital from liability on that. You have to actually make it safe or prevent people from doing that. How did a patient get on a roof of a hospital easily? That's a pretty big question right out of the gate. So, and it's funny, they didn't want to answer that question. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And while you're down there, please like and subscribe. Thanks again for watching.